No matter how routinely I suck the saliva out of my rotten tooth, I won't heal it. I won't heal until I remove it root and all, and maybe some gums along with that. The scent of my saliva on her skin should be bottled. Oh, how I love being queer. 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 My spit is not clear. My spit boils and toils. Its bubbles fill the air. Dwindling prisms spitting image. For once, I'd like to be in a spit bubble and not have to imagine what it feel like. Not have to worry of where it ought to land. If 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 it ought to land. Not have to worry if it ought to land. A public service announcement. Please stop saying that white people and straight people and cis people don't have culture. It fuels their supposed supremacy. If one has culture, they can never be truly objective, and objectivity is of highest value. Those who have it hold the power. Please stop saying that white people and straight people and cis people don't have culture.
Licking. Drippings. Bitter.
When defining what it means to be queer, I will no longer allow an answer that is simply a summation of what it is not. It is so much. It is so much more than. It is more than. More than. Non-heteronormative, non-conforming nonsense. That's so boring. Queerness has no meaning, but instead a non-meaning. An all of the above, signified by its none of the above. To be queer. Not to be a man. To be a woman. To be outside. In between. An occasion. A decision made by someone else. Someone likely uninformed. A fluid. Not to be gay. To be a lesbian. Or straight. To be outside. In between. An occasion. To be queer is utopic. To be queer means to holistically deviate. To be queer means to mean holistically and unmeaning. Utopia is the non-existence of deviation.
Fuck.
When queer people are forced to live so overwhelmingly now, it's easy to long for another time. And even easier to say what you don't want to do. Thomas More said that utopia is a non-place. So that must mean it's a time. It is a when. It is 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 a time. It isn't now. Thanks to the arts, I may have the chance to be productive, lucrative, entertaining, an inspiration. So brave! Thank you. You're welcome. A cover on Vogue is the replacement for our human rights. Sweatshop-produced rainbow flags are the symbol for my rebellion. And I get to write about it. In consuming, it is an act of rebellion to repair. The oppressed do not wish to become the oppressors. They don't tend to be, by default, when they're not trying to be anything else. What? Say that again. They don't tend to be, by default, when they're not trying to be anything else.
Hold on. One more time. I'm sorry. Please.
They don't tend to be, by default, when they're not trying to be anything else. It's all here. It's always been. It's a time. It's a when. It only happens to them. Oh, the privileged urge to debate existence. The same people who question their role on earth actively deny the being of another. To be a man means not to be a woman. To be straight means not to be gay. Why is one's humanity based off another's dehumanization? You know, my body is political. My eating is political. My craving is political. My loving is political. My being is political. There are more people in this world who want me dead than those who want me alive. And if you don't want to be political, that's too bad. You are.